Hey guys, this is Neuel. I'm bringing you my first commentary video, so take it easy on me there, kiddos. I don't want to be griefed all over the damn internet. I was playing Conquest one afternoon, just kind of by myself, and you can clearly see we're on Gulf of Oman. I'm in the F35. We're the U.S. team. This, like I said, is a Conquest match. We've been pounding it out on the ground for quite a bit. You can see it's 350 tickets to 275 or whatever. We have a good control of the beach, but what I noticed kept happening is that we had no control of the air whatsoever. Now, I'm no pilot by any means, and so I wouldn't normally do this, and I certainly wouldn't normally do it when I'm playing by myself with randoms. So, but I decided to give it a shot and see if I could put my skills up against these guys, and we have some footage of that. There's not a lot of air up right now, so what I'm really kind of doing is just making sure that I'm not going to get shot down or crash, and I'm really paying attention to what bases we have and what the ticket count is, because you can see that it's really, I can't believe I didn't crash right there. You can see it's really close, so it could go either way. The reason why I started recording is that you can see my good friend Furley's ascot. He just bounced in, kind of just popped up out of nowhere. We didn't know we were, I didn't expect him to come and play, so he just kind of showed up into my game. And so now, on top of keeping an eye on him, I'm also, on top of the map, I'm also keeping an eye on him as well. So anyway, some thoughts about the F35. I think it's the best jet in Battlefield, specifically for air-to-air combat. I'm not a big laser guy. I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. I use it primarily to deal with air-to-air threats. I love to go after helicopters and other jets with it. Now, I will shoot at infantry with it and/or light armor or tanks or anything. I can put a strafing around them, but the chances are that I'm really not going to kill them. I'm taking a huge risk flying over their base like that. I can't believe I didn't get shot at. Back to the F-35. Why I like it? It's super fast and it's super maneuverable. The plane literally begs you not to crash in it. It's got the best handling characteristics of, I think, of all the planes. It's super. This guy gets worked. These guys got so frustrated they stopped letting me shoot them down, and they eventually started parachuting out just so I wouldn't get the kill, I think, or that they could stay alive, one of the two. But the F-35 handles extremely well at low speed, which is what the other planes like that one right there, the Su-50, doesn't do well. I run the basic cannon, the very first one that comes on the jet, and I run active radar missiles. I've played around with heat seekers and passive plenty, but anything that you have to maintain a lock onto is a problem. Now, I do know that the active missiles they don't actually hit the plane, the target. They hit outside of it and cause an explosion. Because I learned how to fly from playing air superiority, you don't shoot other jets down with your missiles in this game. You shoot them down with the cannon. Look, I'm going to give a little shout out to my friend Furley right there in the helicopter. So that's why it's important to have your cannon be your primary weapon in jets, and that's just my own personal opinion on Battlefield. With Battlefield 4 with jets. I personally run the ECM on jets. I think that it works better than it does on helicopters. On helicopters, I feel like it's too easy to get hit in the tail rotor with the random type of deviation that happens with the missiles, or whatever that crazy business is that happens with the way that the game mechanics work in this game. So personally, I feel like ECM works better on jets and flares work better on helicopters, but that's just me personally. I know everybody has their own setups, and I'm no pro. I'm just some dude playing the game to have fun, try and do well. So there's an engagement here. I'm gonna see what I can do with this guy. I think this guy ejects, he crashes. one of the two. Yeah, he ate shit. I don't know if he got out or not. So yeah, the best thing about the active missiles is that if you can time it correctly to where you can catch them flying, which obviously on Oman is tough to do because the visibility is horrible. And there's so much stuff going on. This guy, I can't believe he like kind of got to the top right there of his climb and he didn't know where to go. I feel like if you can back to the active missiles, if you can catch them after they've flared out, then you can put enough damage. You can send out both missiles and get enough damage on them that you can, if you're at the right, you're not going too fast, you're going to overshoot them. Then you can clean them up with your gun before they eject or whatever. To me, I don't really care if I actually kill another player or not. To me, it's about controlling the airspace. There's my friend Furley right there, and you can see that that's basically what we're doing right now. We're starting to bleed bad because we're losing bases. There we're kind of talking to each other because we didn't have comms on during this match. But you can see we've got 3 and they've got 4, but they're so far behind that they're starting their final push, as I normally call it. Once the other, look at this guy. Once the other team gets below 100 tickets, I call it the final push. I do it. We all do it when your back's against the wall. That's when people start getting desperate. So you can see that they're really pushing on the beach really hard now. They have good control of that corner over there by Golf and Foxtrot. That was crazy. But yeah, so that's just kind of my thoughts on this. I'm just going to stop talking for a minute. I've never done commentary, so... Oh, that's right. I remember picking this guy up. I tried to watch... Oh, this guy was so... It's a little too close for comfort for my taste. That's why I bailed a little bit. Yeah, so... See... This guy right here. See, he's starting to speed up a little bit. Because, see, that's what you got to do with the Su-50. You got to outrun it. Because I think the Su-50 can... He's going to crash. Yeah. There he goes right there, too. He just ejected. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, there wasn't... The other thing I was going to tell you guys is that I have recently switched over and have started running stealth coding. As opposed to, I used to run the gyro stabilizer in that spot, but I felt like I've gotten to the point where I'm a decent enough pilot that I don't get hit. The missiles, it takes them a while to hit me. I tried to shoot that helicopter down, so he's going down anyway, which is all I care about. But the stealth coding really helps. It does. It keeps the missile. It takes them longer to lock you, whether it's somebody on the ground or anything else, and keeps trying to shoot that helicopter down. So big shout out to my friend Furley there. We're going to give him another little pass, a little love tap, I think, here. No, I don't think so. No. But yeah, stealth coding, primary cannon, active missiles. Life is good, folks. Cheers. We're going to say hi to Furley. What's up, brother? Life is good. Cheers.